Pythons, Giants of the Snake World Wildlife Documentary. Welcome to Eagle Family Drama. Deep inside tropical forests, across grasslands, wetlands, and even near human settlements, some of the most powerful snakes on Earth move silently through their environment. They have no legs, no external ears, no claws, and no need to chase their prey across long distances. Yet they have become some of the most successful predators in the natural world. These are pythons, masters of camouflage, experts in ambush, and powerful constrictors capable of taking on prey much larger than themselves. Today, we enter their world. The hidden giants. Pythons belong to a family of non-venomous snakes known as Pythonidae. They are found naturally across parts of Africa, Asia, and Australia. Different species have adapted to remarkably different environments. Some live in dense tropical forests. Others inhabit grasslands and wetlands. Some spend much of their time near water. And certain species have become highly adaptable around human settlements. Despite their differences, pythons share one remarkable feature. They are built for power. Their bodies are made almost entirely of muscle, and every movement is designed for efficiency. A world of scent and heat. A python does not experience the world in quite the same way humans do. Its tongue constantly moves in and out. It collects microscopic chemical particles from the air. Those particles are transferred to a specialized organ inside the mouth called the Jacobson's organ, helping the snake detect what is happening around it. Some python species also possess specialized heat-sensing structures around the mouth. These allow them to detect the body heat of warm-blooded animals. In darkness, this can become a powerful hunting advantage. A hidden mammal may be almost impossible to see, but its heat can reveal its presence. The hunter in the dark. As night falls, the forest changes. Many animals become active. Rodents leave their shelters. Birds settle into branches. Small mammals move through the vegetation. And somewhere in the darkness, a python is waiting. It does not need to chase its prey. It relies on patience. A python may remain motionless for a long time, hidden among leaves, branches, rocks, or vegetation. The prey approaches, the distance becomes smaller, and then the snake strikes. The ambush. Python's attack can happen incredibly quickly. The snake launches forward and grabs its prey with rows of backward curving teeth. The teeth are not designed to chew, they are designed to hold. Once the prey is secured, the python begins to wrap its powerful body around it. This is where the snake's greatest weapon becomes clear, constricting power. The power of constriction. Pythons are constrictors. But constriction is more sophisticated than simply squeezing an animal until it cannot breathe. When a python coils around its prey, the pressure can interfere with circulation and the normal function of the cardiovascular system. The snake constantly adjusts its grip. When the prey stops struggling, the python eventually releases its coils. The hunt is over. There is no venom, no claws, just muscle, timing, and an extremely effective evolutionary design. Swallowing an entire meal. Now comes one of the strangest abilities of a python. It cannot cut its prey into pieces. Instead, it must swallow the entire animal. A python's skull and jaws are specially adapted for this. Its jaws are not fused together like ours. Different bones can move independently, allowing the mouth to stretch around surprisingly large prey. The snake slowly works its jaws forward. Bit by bit, the prey disappears. It may look impossible, but the python's anatomy has evolved specifically for this lifestyle. What can a python eat? The diet of a python depends heavily on its species and size. Smaller individuals may feed on rodents, birds, lizards, and other small animals. Larger pythons can take much bigger prey. Depending on the species and opportunity, this may include mammals and birds of considerable size. But documentaries sometimes make it sound as though every giant python regularly hunts enormous animals. That is not reality. Most of the time, a predator chooses prey according to what it can realistically capture and safely consume. Nature rewards efficiency, not a necessary risk. Life in the water. Some pythons are excellent swimmers. The Burmese python, for example, is strongly associated with wetlands and waterways across its native range. Water can provide both shelter and hunting opportunities. A python can move quietly through vegetation along the edge of a river or swamp. Only the head may remain visible. Everything else can disappear beneath the surface. For an unsuspecting animal approaching the water, the danger may already be there, climbing through the forest. Not every python stays on the ground. Some species are highly capable climbers. They can move through branches in search of birds, mammals, or safe resting places. The green tree python, for example, spends much of its life in trees. Its body is adapted to an arboreal lifestyle. Its tail can help anchor it to branches. Its coloration provides camouflage. From the forest floor, a resting python may be almost impossible to see. The next generation. the story does not end with hunting. Eventually, pythons reproduce. Female pythons lay eggs. In several species, the female remains around the eggs and can use muscular contractions to generate heat. This behavior is especially remarkable because snakes are generally ectothermic. The female does not simply abandon the nest. She can remain nearby, protecting the clutch and helping maintain suitable conditions. When the young finally emerge, they enter a dangerous world. From the moment they hatch, they must survive predators, find food, avoid danger, and grow. Only a small proportion of young animals will survive to adulthood. Pythons and the ecosystem. It is easy to see a large python as simply a frightening predator, but predators have an important role in ecosystems. Pythons help regulate populations of other animals. By hunting mammals, birds, and reptiles, they become part of the natural balance. They are also prey themselves, especially when young. Their eggs and juveniles can be vulnerable to other predators. So even the giant hunter is not at the top of every food chain. When pythons meet humans, as human populations expand, wildlife habitats increasingly overlap with human environments. This can create conflict. Pythons may enter areas where food is abundant. Humans may encounter snakes near farms, waterways, or homes. Most pythons are not actively looking for people. They are looking for food, shelter, or a place to reproduce. The safest response to an unfamiliar large snake is simple: keep your distance. Do not attempt to catch it, do not corner it, and never assume that a wild animal is harmless simply because it appears calm. Respect is safer than curiosity. A world of silence. Imagine walking through a tropical forest. You hear insects, birds, the wind moving through the leaves, water flowing somewhere nearby, but you see nothing unusual. Then you notice something. A branch that seems slightly different. A pattern among the leaves, two eyes watching from the shadows. A python may have been there the entire time. This is its greatest advantage: not speed, not aggression, patience. The survival machine. Millions of years of evolution have transformed pythons into extraordinarily efficient predators. Their muscular bodies, their flexible jaws, their chemical senses, their ability to detect heat in some species, their camouflage, their patience, their constricting power, everything works together. The python does not need to dominate every environment. It only needs to be perfectly adapted to its own. The final moment, as the sun disappears and darkness returns to the forest, the world becomes quiet again. But beneath the leaves, along the riverbank, high in the branches, the pythons continue moving. They have survived because they learned one of nature's oldest lessons. You do not need to be the fastest predator. You need to be patient, you need to adapt, and when the right moment arrives, you need to strike. Pythons are not monsters. They are survivors, powerful, mysterious, and perfectly adapted to the environments they call home. And perhaps that is what makes them so fascinating, not because they are terrifying, but because they demonstrate just how extraordinary evolution can be. The world of pythons is a world of silence, patience, and incredible power. From the smallest young python hiding among leaves to the enormous adults moving through forests and wetlands, every individual is part of a much larger story. A story about survival, a story about adaptation, and a story about the endless struggle for life in the wild. Thank you for watching Eagle Family Drama. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of pythons, like this video, leave a comment, share it with your friends, subscribe to Eagle Family Drama. More wildlife documentaries are coming soon. Until our next adventure, respect the wild, protect nature, and never underestimate the power of the animal world. See you in the next documentary.